Welcome back, guys, to another video. Today we are going to be doing our very first video in Deuteronomy of 2021. So today we are going to be talking about Deuteronomy and seeing what's there. So this is just a part 1 video about Deuteronomy. We're going to talk about chapters 1 to 18. Alright, so let's dive in. So chapters 1 to 11 is where we see Moses' opening speech to the new generation. So if you remember, in the previous sections of the book, we've seen that that the old generation have rebelled and that they're not allowed to enter the promised land, and their kids will now enter the promised land. So now we see them entering the promised land, but Moses opens them with a speech. Also, Moses can't go in as well to the promised land. So in chapters 1 to 3, Moses summarizes the story so far that's happened. He highlights how rebellious the previous generation was. So in contrast of God being continuously graceful to the Israelites, we can see that God's graciousness versus Israel's rebellion. So in chapters 4 to 11, Moses calls to the new generation to be faithful to the covenant, to the 10 commandments, to be more faithful than their parents, to be more obedient, and to be more careful and loving. So he tells them the 10 commandments, and then the centerpiece of this section is called the Shema. The Shema. So in Deuteronomy 6, 4 to 5, we see the Bible verse, "Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength." So in this verse, we see the word "hear." This means that "hear" it also means to obey. So it means they should obey it. And the word "love" means to have devotion. So to have devotion, to make more attention. So the next few chapters we'll talk about is chapters 12 to 18, collection of laws.
Chapters 12 to 18 is the collection of laws. Some of these laws are now new or not. So in chapters 12 to 16, we see Israel's worship. They had one temple for one God, and they had to care for the poor. One tenth of the income they get were uh, supposed to be uh, donated to the temple, and other tenth every 3 years was supposed to be for the poor. In chapters 16 to 18, 16b and 18, we see Israel's leaders. So the elders, the priests, and the kings were all placed under the authority of the covenant laws,
which God said he would enforce by sending prophets to keep the leaders accountable. So they were supposed to give 1/10 of their income to the temple, and they were also supposed to give another 1/10 of this money they got to the poor every 3 years. So worshiping God equaled taking care of the poor. So thank you guys for watching our video. Hope you liked it, and hope you guys like the new recommendations we've done to it, and please subscribe.